Hello, my name is Dean Ramsden, and I am a therapeutic energy healer. One of the important aspects of my long-distance approach to energy healing is to guide the client into a relaxed breathing pattern, one that, in addition to the music or chakra tone sounds embedded in their healing recordings, maximizes the impact of the energy work I do, as well as provides ongoing breathwork resource for the client. So over time, they can learn to minimize emotional stress in their lives using the breath. Breath is always a vital part in any alternative healing and personal transformation, as it is the breath, or prana, or chi, that flows in and around the human body. For the sake of our learning about energy work, for now you can conflate breath, prana, and chi together. No matter the process of energy work you choose, whether it is Indian yoga or Chinese qigong, the calming of the everyday mind while slowing and gently guiding the breath is an asset of tremendous potential. Because of the automatic nature of our breathing, we tend to relegate this process to the background of our awareness, often only aware of it when we are stressed out and the breath naturally shortens, and it boosts our attention to the challenge we are facing in our lives. But in both yoga and in qigong, training ourselves to first be aware of our breathing and then to learn ways to direct it. These give us an actual experience of enhancing our consciousness and reducing any stress we are faced with, thus allowing a more full response to a challenge. The entry level of breath work is in being guided by another, singly or in a group, to focus our inner attention on our breathing, perhaps only extending the out-breath a little and then inhaling a little more deeply than usual. As we do this for 5 to 10 minutes, there is a natural drop in emotional and physical stress, as well as an opening to the energy body resources that we all have available. In repeating the energy healing reinforcement recordings, this first step in breath awareness is constant, perhaps also inviting the client to embrace simple breath awareness into his or her daily life. Of course, there are many more options to use the breath to guide the energy or the prana, which just means life force, where we wish it to move or to balance it out. If you study yoga, you will be aware of the technique of pranayama. And if you're a qigong practitioner, you will have been trained to circulate the qi or guide it along meridians or around nadis or energetic pathways. One example of conscious circulation is a technique called the microcosmic orbit, taught in qigong. But if you are receiving an energy healing, the entry level of breath work is perfectly adequate, it being the equivalent of anesthesia prior to surgery, putting you into a deep and rested state, and thus allowing the energy work to have its best impact on your healing session. The second level of breath work is to find some part of your day and put aside 5 minutes or more to consciously still and open your mind, while only fixing your attention on your breath. Now, this can also be done when you experience stress in your life or an event that pushes you out of your comfort zone and into your habitual defense system, such as the schizoid or oral character structure defense. Your goal is to register the stress you're experiencing, to name it accurately, and this will be needed for 5th chakra work later on in the 6-session series, and then initiate your free will, aiming to still your mind and then follow your breath. At the very least, you are triggering agency in your energy body. You are replacing the passivity of the defense system, all of which is a positive charge in your energy healing and transformational process. But beyond being a life hack to reduce your stress level, breath work is a powerful doorway in separating out habituated responses to stress, and stress here can be defined as the fight, flight, or freeze responses. And rather than follow that habituated response, consciously enter into the astral fluid space-time. Astral fluid space-time is that awareness of yourself and the events in your life beyond the normal consensual reality. And if you are an energy healer, modifying your own breath during any act of energy work will give you space and time not available to the ordinary mind we use during our everyday consciousness. By dropping into the astral fluidic space-time, using your breath to set up a doorway and then to enter into a new level of your consciousness, this can elevate your healing work with your client. I hope these few notes on the importance of breath work, spark your curiosity to experiment with breath yourself, or do further research on these ideas. I hope you want to discard the simplicity of the concept of breath work and assume that simplicity is of low value in any act of healing. Breathing, to paraphrase a Zen story, breath is like selling water by the side of the river. It's freely available. All we have to do is recognize the river of prana, of chi, of the life force that is so close to us that we can always touch it. It's only when we don't see it, or we choose not to reach out for it when we need it, only then do we have a problem. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.